Okay, now it's time to move back to...
Back to the terrors! Back to the terrors!
So that would be...
I think it's...
this, I think. Because these are both May, and that was when we started the Azami, right? So...
Wait, can you check the other one? Because I think that the other one's, like, we started...
Well, this is a Hiyoko thing, so...
Yeah, this is a Hiyoko thing.
So it's this. Wait, no, that's way old. Wait, fuck. It's so confusing because there's no pictures anymore. So yeah, this is... yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's... So yeah, we were...
The fuck?
That was the right save the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's my turn to kill my voice.
Yeah!
Angel saw Hiyoko going into the infirmary yesterday and... Then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him, but he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya.
I think I wasn't below.
Yeah.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late, I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is a massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and it is as bright as massive as its owner. The other's a shotgun. A stun gun!
Yeah.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them. Right.
This boy who needs a gun.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. I'm trying to remember the voice I gave Angel. It was like, I'm trying to think. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to do that's not just the Oko-san voice.
I mean, they're both very similar flavors of Chuni.
Yeah. The hour of judgment has come! You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the Void, Wallenstein.
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor's doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higura, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
I have returned from Judecca to defeat you! As long as you live, Calamidious Sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair.
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, this isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay?
No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll!
I suspect he's suffered from this megalomania since birth. Megalomania? What do you mean? Isn't that like the sandstorm? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There will be no helping it then, would there? He's unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He's no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part of his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since although I invited him to the school, I've yet to find a use for him. The whole thing is nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Excuse me.
Hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwanimine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose.
Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion on something.
My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there.
My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything.
Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity.
I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is baliverness, sir. It is nonsense. That's kind of rich coming from Sakia.
Yeah.
That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are known to... Yeah.
Again, coming from Sakia.
You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
It is an honor to be so praised by to the LaBelle family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget.
How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect?
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Cora holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence.
Wow.
I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Okay, that's cool. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? It's only been a day. Jeez.
Fucking day, I guess.
Yeah.
What a fucking day.
The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hiyoko was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot, every time I get sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching the desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're a massive thing. Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Hiyoko, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakia. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Hiyoko and Sakia never had any reason to be here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakia's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Ah! A sudden, binding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall, unconscious. Where am I? I feel dizzy. Huh? That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Arg, damn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner that I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Hiyoko's student ID? There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true. Like I'm being led along. I don't know. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Hiyoko. I need to talk with Sakia. There's a lot going on. So, you think it would... That's the wrong voice. So, you think it would be fair it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Incorrect. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakia? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well.
Mr. Shirogane?
Yes, Doctor.
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
It's like, I definitely didn't do it. Just want to let you know. It definitely wasn't me.
Yes, I know I'm suspect number one, but no, I didn't do it. It's legitimately impossible. Uh-oh.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician?
Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person.
Not a healthy person?
The doctor's slightly impaired down his right side, you know.
He is? I never knew.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in my daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes. It's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Now I'm just thinking about, so, obviously since Iwamine was with Sakuya, he couldn't have knocked Ryota out, so I guess Yuya could have, but why would Yuya? Like, unless...
Maybe it was the Scarecrow or something?
It could be the Scarecrow, too. I'm just trying to sort it all out in my head. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center? I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Hiyoko all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobody knows no illnesses. That's not true. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I didn't know about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel, no good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle! I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Bisexual icon.
Yeah.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. Fuck, what was that one Yuya thing where it's like... Shit. What did Kyoko call him? I'll have to look that up again later.
Yeah.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, you. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Huh?
Scarecrow? Yeah.
Run, you two!
Such terrible timing! No birdie likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go!
Ryoda seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it does look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel.
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay?
You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
I mean, in fact, like, separating from Yuya wanting to separate makes him even more suspicious. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so I stop now.
Our ally?
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu!
Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So, you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd likely do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that. He is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? I'd rather there's like a time limit.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, Sakuya. Huh? Sakuya?
Your friend already left, young one.
Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. I'm gonna stop one here. Or can we save here even? No, we can't, so I'll just continue.
Alright.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?